Hello and welcome to the 2022 Kickoff Event hosted by Olathe Northwest. This year, we were once again joined by Prairie Trail's FTC Club, as well as some of the juniors from O&W. Over the course of the day, we had students brainstorm solutions to this year's game based off of their first impressions. Throughout the day, students went through numerous different designs and game plans. Let's see what they worked on.
Yeah, so our strategy currently is during auto in the first 30 seconds, we're going to start by scoring our preloaded cone onto a high junction. And then after that, we read our custom signal sleeve and park in the correct point in the correct spot to give us 25 points during auto. And then during teleop, for the first 60 seconds, we want to focus on scoring on the high junctions to give us the most points, because those would be 5 points each. And then in the last 60 seconds, we want to focus more on setting up our circuit and owning our own junctions so that we can get more points in them and end up having the advantage. And we'd also want to cap during these last 60 seconds because that doesn't allow the other team to get to steal our junction.
And then for our robot focus, we need like a strong mechanism for scoring, like a strong arm, because the high poles are pretty high. Yeah, and communicate well with alliance partners.
And this is very, very important because if you don't communicate well, you won't be able to set up your circuit.
You're going to be crashing your own robots.
And yeah, you guys are going to be working against each other.
So for our autonomous period, we're going to have sensors and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our preload block here. This is our main robot. And then we're going to just kind of run up here and then aim for this high one, place it on top because you can get 5 points. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn around here. We're going to pick up a cone from here. We're just going to dash over here. We're going to just set it in here. Instead of going over here, might as well take a cone over there. Then we're going to use our insane sensor skills. We're going to sense what the cone thingy says with the sleeve. And then we're going to place in the right spot, and we can get an easy 10 points.
So you guys not planning on doing the custom sleeve for this, or?
No, we're just going to go with the regular because we're not, like the custom sleeve is a bit too advanced for the programmers.
Alright, so walk me through your teleop plan then.
Okay. So what we're going to try to do for our teleop plan is we're going to try to go for a circuit, but that's an endgame. So for teleop, we're going to try and go for medium ones around here because there's a 10-inch difference in height, and also medium is only 1 point difference. So from like the ratio for inches to points, medium gets you the most value, and it's also yeah, we got to get that value in.
Yeah.
It's also the closest from where we are, other than the lows, because like it takes too much time to elevate the arm and move. Instead, when you can just go like half a second more and place it here. And then that's basically our teleop. And then
Alright, so then your end game was just going to be going for circuit, right?
yeah, so what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4 because it takes the least, and you can also get 2 highs, which is pretty good. We're gonna try and cap this one while our teammate will cap this one, and then we'll basically just get these two, and then we get it free 20 points, and you can get 10 points from here and 10 points from capping here, and then that's 40 points right there. And that's also not adding the fact that we're gonna put cones onto these. These two are 5, so that's like 10. That's 50 points. So we can get a lot of points from just doing that circuit.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, and what do you expect the hardest part about actually executing this plan in a match to be?
What the other team will do.
What the other team will do, because
we can't really.
we can't predict what this team, if they're just gonna go like bop way faster than us because maybe they have better teamwork, maybe they have a better robot in general. And also from the programming side of things, the sensors are gonna be hard to do just because of maybe like the lighting from our testing area to the actual field might be different, so there might be too much light for the sensor to intake, and there are a lot of just variables. That's for programming team.
So we have an arm-like system which pushes this claw up like this. It's a telescoping system, so it can fold and then extract out. And then our claw itself is two gecko wheels. They are able to grip the game elements because they turn like this and then they hold it in place. And we have mechanism wheels.
Alright, how is your arm system working?
So the key bit is that it's basically just a standard motor plus telescoping mechanism that allows it to lift as high as we build it effectively up until the motor's physical ability to stop lifting metal beams. And once it's got the mechanism at the desired height, we can use this to pick up and drop the game elements basically wherever we want, which is more reliable than a standard claw that like pinches it because it grabs it and rolls it into place. We also have a little bit we drew on as well that swings underneath it to hold it.
Alright, so our design revolves mostly around taking the cup and bringing it up so that we can put it on the poles. So we're going to start with an A-frame chassis, just so that we get a little more space in this area. We're going to use mechanism wheels so that way we can go in pretty much any direction we feel like. We have the claw, which is going to grab it, obviously. And then the elevator thingy, that is our most complex thing. It's a series of servo lifts where it's going to bring each stage up so that way we can have it at the different heights we need. And then eventually it's going to look like this, kind of like a stair step thingy. So it's going to lift it, the cup straight up. We're going to drive over whatever we need to and then drop it there. And
Alright, what do you
pretty
guys
much it.
expect to be the hardest part about this design to create?
Definitely the elevator thingy. I'm not really sure how it works. I've seen it done before and I have a vague concept, but that's definitely going to be the most complicated thing.